You know Scooby-Doo? Great. You know how they got a lot of monsters and villains? Well, I'm on a quest to find out which one of these villains is the best of the best. And there's a lot of them, so I got my work cut out for me. And plus it's spooky season, so I have an excuse to do this series. Okay, what do we got? Looks like episode 1 is the Black Knight. Weird to think this is the first shot of Shaggy and Scooby we ever get. Anyways, they pull up on the Black Knight who's in the driver's seat of the car and they're just like, huh, that's weird.
I suppose I should thank you for finding the Black Knight, but with Professor Hyde-White's mysterious disappearance and all, I wish you hadn't. The Black Knight is supposed to come alive when the moon is full.
Okay, so there's one full moon a month, which means that the Black Knight can only move once a month, which is 12 days a year. This is why you were reserved to the ball kick joke in the movie.
Says here, made only in England.
Archaeologists?
England?
Professor Hyde-White!
I'll get the jack out of the mystery machine.
Right.
Go, Gadget Arms!
I think we better split up. Daphne and I'll go this way. You two go that way. And Scooby, stand guard.
Hey, wait a minute. There's a picture missing from the wall. Maybe that's a clue.
Okay, so Shaggy and Scooby find a clue and then all of a sudden the painting is back.
There's no picture missing, Shaggy.
Well, it was a minute ago.
What I do?
Well, if that's blood.
Fun fact, I didn't edit that.
Well, if that's blood, that's a clue.
Gloves, Fred, gloves!
You have AIDS. Yes, you have AIDS. I hate to tell you, boy, that you have AIDS.
Hey, look, a secret room.
Somebody sure is a messy housekeeper.
And look at that. There are two paintings exactly alike.
Alright, so Scooby hijacks a plane and crashes it right into the Black Knight.
We did it, Scooby-Doo! We did it!
Wait a minute. Just as we thought.
It's the curator, Mr. Wickles.
On top of all that, he finds Dr. Hyde-White. Next.
What a groovy spot for a beach party.
Yeah, groovy spot, 2 in the fucking morning.
He did the monster mash. The monster mash.
Zoinks! A seagoing ghost!
Another boat mysteriously vanishes. Sheriff and Coast Guard are baffled by the mysterious disappearances.
Look! Witchcraft made easy.
Hey, I know someone like that.
The door!
No, I don't think so. No, you're not running underwater like that. This would be more accurate.
There's a fuse in it. Fire!
Hey, so just so we're all on the same page, this is Shaggy's plan. Okay, so they find all the missing yachts, and they decide to lure Captain Cutler to his lair. Dude walks out like he just won a fucking award.
And the Oscar goes to...
Captain Cutler!
Anyways, Scooby hijacks another vehicle. I don't like this pattern you got going on.
Sure.
I got it!
Next, Hassle in the Castle. This is kind of cool actually. This is the first episode that we don't get a fancy title card.
Like, wow, my favorite. A double, triple-decker sardine and marshmallow fudge sandwich.
It's fucking disgusting.
Open the mouth, between the gums. Look out, stomach, here it comes.
Okay, so they pull up on this island and looking around, Daphne gets kidnapped, as always, and Shaggy wants a sandwich.
Which way did they go?
I'm on 12 Vicodins smoking on Scooby-Doo dick. I on 12 Jason Bournes, looking to beat the cum out of a thick, fresh oak.
Alright, so we find Daphne, Shaggy gets assaulted. And then this happens.
The Phantom has spoken.
There's a very logical explanation for all this.
Quick, tell me.
The place is haunted.
Thanks a lot.
This dude just starts walking through the fucking wall. We're dealing with a real ghost here. Okay, so they decide to send Scooby out of all people, and I don't know who he reminds me of.
That is what I have been saying, you idiot.
Okay, so Scooby accidentally falls into the trap. I wonder who the fuck's seen that coming.
Well, we hope not.
Well, if it isn't our old friend Bluestone the Great, an ex-magician that's wanted in 6 states. Oh, this rope.
What the fuck did you get out of the rope so fast? Penn and Teller over here just starts explaining how he did all this walking through walls bullshit.
Just my image anywhere I wanted. And by stepping away from the mirror, it appears that I walk through walls.
Next, Mind Your Own Business. I'm pretty sure this is like a fan favorite, right? Like, I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan. I never really got it, but I'm pretty sure people really like this episode. Hey, isn't that what you guys looking for? Gold City Guest Ranch. Vacancy, yeah, I wonder why.
Hey, Scooby, come here.
This is Hank.
Hold on. This is the ghost? It's the same guy. Just tell me they fucking Harrison Ford over here just went over to Party City, bought a hat and beard, didn't even change his clothes, by the way. I know this is episode 4, but come on. The last guy wore a sheet at least. Anyways, Scooby hits him with... Okay, so anyways. Scooby hijacks a train and almost kills him, but miraculously doesn't. He hangs on by a thread.
Then this can only be one person.
Oh, it's the same guy. The same guy as before is wearing the same fucking shirt and pants vest combo. He just put on a beard. Fuck. Under the award ceremony. Hello and welcome everybody to the first ever award ceremony. This will determine which one of these villains goes into the next round. As you can see from the scale, we have design, laugh, powers, and plan. All these categories are out of 5. 20 will be a perfect score. Let's begin. For the Black Knight, design, we got 3. Because, let's face it, at the end of the day he was just a guy in a suit of armor. For Captain Cutler's ghost, we got a 5 because not only was it a glow-in-the-dark scuba suit, but it also functioned as a real scuba suit. The Ghost of Haunted Isle, we got 1 because like I said earlier, he just put a sheet over his head. Minor 49er gets a 2 Even though he just went to the clearance section of Spirit of Halloween. At least he didn't put a sheet over his head. Next category, we have Laugh. The Black Knight gets a 2 because he didn't actually have a laugh, but he did have kind of a creepy moan. So he gets points back for that. Captain Cutler's Ghost, on the other hand, does not get points back for that, because not only did he not have a laugh, he didn't even have a creepy moan. Ghost of Haunted Isle gets a 5 for making me piss myself when I was 6. And Minor 49er gets a 1 because he didn't have any of those things. Powers, Black Knight gets a 1 because it's werewolf rules, so he can only move around once a month. Captain Cutler's Ghost, he didn't really have any powers. I mean, he was a ghost. He couldn't breathe underwater though. He was wearing a scuba suit. The Ghost of Haunted Isle, he gets a 4 because he actually walked through walls. They went through him. And Minor 49er gets a 1 because even though again he was a ghost, he didn't really have many powers. Okay, time for the final category, which is plan. The Black Knight gets a 4 for having a pretty elaborate plan, stealing paintings, recreating them, and then putting the fake ones up in the museum while you sell the originals. Wait, Captain Cutler's Ghost gets a 2 because he stole yachts. Like, eventually someone's gonna catch on, dude. You do get an extra point for faking your own death, though. Ghost of Haunted Isle gets a 2 because he was just looking for buried treasure. And he is also wanted in 6 other states, so he gets a point for that. And Minor 49er gets 4 points. This is going to be where Minor 49er gets some points back, because although his costume sucked, he didn't have a laugh, and he barely had any powers, his plan was pretty elaborate, and he almost pulled it off. Now, let's tally up the scores. The Black Knight gets a 10. Captain Cutler's Ghost gets a 9. Minor 49er gets an 8, and the Ghost of Haunted Isle gets a 12. The Ghost of Haunted Isle will be moving into the next round, and join us next time for when we deal with a racist dog napper, the 4th member of the Blue Man Group, Gorilla Grodd, and a robot. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Halloween.